So we kind of known about this a little bit, but it's fully out now. Charlotte Flair has divorced Andrade. So that is crazy. And Andrade went over to AEW, and then he came back. Seemingly, we thought part of it was to be with Ric Flair or Charlotte Flair, but nope. 3 failed marriages by 38. It all can't be them. That's what somebody said in the comments. She still has a ways to go to catch up to her dad. So Charlotte Flair and Andrade are broken up. They're no more. Andrade just can't, it is what it is. They're broken up. It's official. The divorce has been filed. Goodbye them. What's going to happen to Andrade now in the WWE with this happening? I mean, he came back to WWE. Is he now going to be like ostracized? I mean, I don't even. We haven't seen him really. I don't know what's going on. I mean, we saw him the other night, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe everybody's getting along just great, and hey, we're getting divorced. Not a big deal. But definitely following in the father's footsteps. Hey, man, if there's one thing about a celebrity, you can count on them to get divorced. Woo! Love it. Well, today Dave Meltzer's weighing in on Alexa Bliss and her return at the Rumble. I don't know why anybody would listen to Dave Meltzer weigh in on Alexa Bliss and her return to the Rumble when all those reports were so wrong about Alexa Bliss returning in the first place. So kind of silly that, hey, this was the wrong news. Let's listen to the guy who's wrong tell us about more things that could be wrong. Love it. Alexa Bliss looking like a ghost, and I like that. I'll tell you that. WWE announced a record-breaking number for the Royal Rumble. Record-breaking numbers, which, again, great. We knew that was probably going to happen, and we saw that coming. Were you happy with the Rumble? I don't know. I feel like this Rumble's been really confusing for a lot of people. It's like people are angry, people are happy, some people are confused, some people are happy but confused, some people are angry but confused. A lot of wait and see. A lot of people that were ready to shoot the load everywhere, and instead they're kind of left like, wait, she left the room. What's going on? It's tough right now for a lot of people. Getting into the specific records, I mean, you talk about the company issued a press release about this year's Royal Rumble, new highs in both viewership and merchandise sales. So Royal Rumble viewership on Peacock was up 14% over last year's event. That's kind of crazy. Netflix across the globe, WWE and Fanatics moved 95% more than last year's show, which makes the 2025 Royal Rumble the highest grossing non-WrestleMania event of all time, which we knew that. We saw coming. It's a crazy feat. I mean, business-wise. We've said this for years. We've said this the last 10 years that WWE business-wise is on fire, and they continue to be that way. They continue to be a money-making, just badass machine. And listen, and that regardless of how good the show is, whether it's good, bad, whatever, they're making money, so they're happy. They're from their point of view, they're doing something right. And from your point of view, you may not be happy. 1 week, one group of fans is happy, not happy people or whatever. But the company is killing it. And until that starts going away, they just find a new revenue stream every second, whether they're doing well or bad creatively according to the fans, or whether they lose 400,000 fans or gain 1 million fans. In the end, they use the money. It's the money in the books that they look at. But those money in books are so juiced because they can just, hey, let's create another revenue stream. Oh, let's do this. It's just not hard for them to do it. Hey, let's go to a network. Let's go to a streaming service. Let's go to that. Let's sell to a company. Let's become this. Let's do that. Let's sell this across the globe. There's just all these different things that they've done, launching the WWE network to moving around. That can take them in all these different places and get them to this money. Whether the product was really, really good or really bad, it doesn't matter if they're making money business-wise, according to them, probably. So we're not even close to if you're upset about this product and you want things to move. They would rather keep playing it pretty safe. You know what I mean? as opposed of, hey, let's become the Attitude Era again. This is why, let's take it really quickly. This is super important. The Attitude Era came about because the company was about to go out of business. They were taking the water fountains out of the company's corporate office. Right now, the company has more money than ever before, and it ain't going away. The company is so rich, it's unbelievable. So the Attitude Era came about because of desperation. Vince McMahon had to make a desperate move. They had to do something out of desperation. That's why you got the best content you've ever seen in your lifetime. And that's why now you're always just going to get the safest content that you've ever gotten in your lifetime. And if you don't like that, you're going to be bothered. But if you love it, hey, you're good to go. And but if you guys like my channel, please become a member. Please super thanks or whatever down below. But really, we could use you. I would love to be able to stream live this week for you. I will just say this one time. If you want to support the channel directly, you guys can go to paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show or become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. We need hundreds of patrons. You know, we have about 100, but we need hundreds more. We used to have 400. So we need everybody to sign up on Patreon. We need everybody to become a member. And we need just rich people from who knows where to start dropping bombs on the paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. So if you want me to crush it and keep rolling hardcore on this channel, those are the places to support the show. Whether you have something you want me to promote, you know somebody that needs a sponsorship or wants to be sponsored, whatever, I will do it. Or if you just want to sponsor the show yourself, those are the best ways to do it. Now continue sticking around and watch some more of this right now. Although, wow, I mean, it is bad news for AEW right now. 604,000 viewers, an 8% decrease from the 22nd, 5% drop compared to other weeks. They took an extra drop this week. Not good as you come out of January. You would hope that things would pick up towards the end of January and beyond. It's kind of gone the opposite for them. It's almost like more people tuned in when they had nothing to do during Christmas time than anything else. So really bad news there on the AEW front. Now, as far as everything else goes, if you guys have any comments, news, things you want me to talk about, I want you to comment it down below. And then, of course, tonight, if I can be live for Monetize This, I will try to be live. I don't know yet. Or if we should save the hot spot for tomorrow in case we have to. So, but if I am live, I'll be live tonight, potentially here for Monetize This. And then tomorrow is hopefully the big Royal Rumble stream. That will be a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing it. Come join us on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show or become a member down below. All those things. Hit the like button, share this video. What do you think about AEW versus WWE right now? How are you feeling about AEW? I made that video about Sasha Banks.
Mercedes, congratulations on the win. This was your first Dynamite main event. How did it feel going out there, and what are your goals heading towards this year?
How did it feel? It felt like, Yuka, you were so cute. You tried so hard. But I am Mercedes Mone, 4 belts Mone to be exact. I know you tried to jump on the money train, but you fell off. And I got a lot more coming for any girl who's ready to step up to Mercedes Mone. Because I can say, konnichiwa, I can say, hello, or you can say hello to your CEO. So I have a question for anybody in the locker room.
What the fuck?
Say, hello, or you can say hello to your CEO. So I have a question for anybody in the locker room.
Wow.
Who's next to jump on the money train?
I don't know what to say about that, guy. I'm sorry. That is awful. I don't know what that was. Somebody sent this to me and said, Mercedes needs a writer. And I was like, okay, well, sure. I'm sure you could do better. But that was... What is this? Why are her promos so terrible? What was the question?
Mercedes, congratulations on the win. This was your first Dynamite main event. How did it feel going out there, and what are your goals heading towards this year?
How did it feel? It felt like, yeah.
I mean, is she... Oh, my God, bro. This is fucking... I want to die. Like, this is like... I want to die listening to her. If that's the goal, then I get it. But what? Why not cut a regular promo? Why not, like... What was the question? Go back again.
Mercedes, congratulations on the win. This was your first Dynamite main event. How did it feel going out there, and what are your goals heading towards this year?
Well, the first thing that I want to say is, what a sick travesty it is that that was my first main event. Believe me, if I were to tell you that was my first main event, you probably wouldn't believe it because I am a main event. Mone is main event material, and the fact of the matter is that it took Tony Khan and the AEW brass this long to book a main event featuring Mercedes Mone is obviously wrong, stupid, and a huge mistake. But how did it feel going out and winning like I usually do? It felt like it usually does. It feels amazing. And I'm glad you asked because I know that so many people out there don't know what winning is like, let alone winning multiple times over and over and over again. You see the biggest stars of all time do it. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, so many others do it. But nobody really does it quite like Mercedes Mone. And the fact of the matter is, I don't think I really want to sit here describing winning to all of you. I just want to let it speak for itself. Watch me win. Watch the glory. Take a look at all the belts I've acquired. And maybe try to use that in your own life to do something successful. What's it feel like to be in the main event and to win? It feels like, you know, and just whatever. You know, I don't want to drone on forever, but you know what I mean. That's it. Boom. But it feels like, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we won't forget this promo because she basically turned into Tatanka for a second.
How did it feel? It felt like, yeah. Yuka, you were so cute. You tried so hard. But I am Mercedes Mone, 4 bouts Mone to be exact. I know you tried to jump on the money train, but you fell off. And I got a lot more coming for any girl who's ready to step up.
You know what's weird is like some of this is all right? My wife actually would cut a promo like this. My wife is an introvert who doesn't want to do stuff, but I could put her on camera and have her record something. And to me, she kind of sounds like, and I know we always joke about my wife is like the full-on Caucasian version of Mercedes, but, you know, my wife could cut a promo like this. And I just feel like this should be better. You got to do better.
I want it on tight this time, you fucking idiot. Tight, you fucking idiot! Now take the belt off and put it over my shoulder. Hurry up, fuckface! You don't even have a chance to win us on Friday. Your fans don't even like you. Get down on your knees.
Why?
Just get down on your knees.
Come on, I mean, what are you going to be doing this stuff
Now you can iron my clothes, f***it.
Ah! Oh, fuck!
Aw, little cuck boy doesn't like being waterboarded.
I don't... I can't breathe anymore!
Such a bitch.
Oh! And there's 2 more hours of that on our OnlyFans. But no, I'm just saying, like, you're a professional. You're the best. You're supposed to be the best. And granted, I know she's talking about this particular wrestler, and that's what like she's mocking her. You know, like a lot of people aren't understanding that she's mocking her there with the like that, all that sort of thing. But it's just, man, what the hell is with her promos, dude? Why are her promos this bad? Why is it this cringy? Is it supposed to be? I don't know, but people, listen, I don't go that much into it because I just see a lot of her promos and I go, they're not really for me. They're just whatever. She was so good in NXT when she was a heel as the NXT champion. Sasha Banks was so good in NXT. But this is just, like, it's just bad to me. And a lot of other people have been saying it, and I don't harp on it a lot. You know, some people just are mean and they harp on people, and nothing's ever good enough for anybody. And they just want to crap on everybody and crap on wrestlers and crap on people, and just, it never friggin' ends and whatever. And you have to sift through what's a real complaint versus what's legitimate versus what doesn't matter worth a damn. Mercedes matches have been better recently. The last month or so, her matches have gotten really better, and I've enjoyed them. And I didn't see this match, though, the other night, so I can't comment on that. But I do love her ring attire. I will say that. Love the belts. Love the look. All that stuff is great with Mercedes. She's a hometown girl. I'm from Boston. I went to the same wrestling school she did, Killer Kowalski's. I know a lot of people that know her. She's always been great. I do love Mercedes. Mercedes Sasha Banks is the only female wrestler ever that I bought merchandise from. I bought her merch. That's the first person to ever make me do that. So I just want to say that her ceiling is there. It's available. But right now, I think she's just underperforming a little bit in the promo aspect. It's sort of a lazy, I believe it's a lazy thing. Like, oh, Mone is money and that. And it sounds just like Carmella, kind of. I almost think Carmella delivers it better, which is weird. Because I feel like Sasha Banks' some of her promos in NXT are better than anything Carmella's ever done. But she really comes off like kind of like Carmella, but weirder, if that makes any sense. And that is not right. I feel like Mercedes Sasha Banks has the capability of delivering an 8 out of 10 promo. She should be able to, I would think, but she doesn't. Instead, she delivers these sort of 6 out of 10 promos. And I know for a fact that Carmella can deliver a 7 out of 10 promo that's probably scripted, but these are off script and weird, and I just find them bizarre, and I don't know what she's doing, but it is what it is. Have you guys seen any of the other videos yet? I don't know. Let me know. If you guys want to, you can support the channel by using the super thanks down below, leaving a like, or going to paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show and sending me a direct dono. We're trying to raise the funds to keep the shows going. If you want to be a big sponsor of the show, feel free to do it, and I will shout you out and plug you, and you will sponsor the show. But also, want to remind you that monetize this, assuming I'm able to stream, and I do have internet, and I pay my internet, I will be streaming Friday night, monetize this right here, and then Saturday night will be the Royal Rumble stream right here as well. Be with us live Friday and Saturday night, unless for some reason something beyond my control happens, or I guess, well, you know what I mean. I'm not able to stream. So if I'm not streaming, it's because of those reasons, but I will try my best to get on here. If not, I'll be streaming from my phone. Somehow, some way, I'll be doing something to do it, regardless of internet or what I have available to me. The hotspot seemed to work pretty good the other night, so that's pretty cool, too. By now, I think everybody's seen the Triple H induction video, which is great. If you haven't seen it, we talked about the induction, but the video is great on Twitter of Triple H being inducted, almost being, I'm assuming maybe he really didn't know about it, and he was kind of just ambushed by Shawn Michaels and Triple H and some of the owners now of TKO and stuff, and they were like, we want to put Triple H in, and they surprised him and did it. And, previous years, it's been partly up to Triple H to do it, so it's kind of weird to sort of lose some of that control, but then in that time that you lose that control, you are yourself inducted in. So pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, that being said, there's some other news to get to, and I might actually upload and post about it coming up a little bit later. But as for right now, this is all I really wanted to say. So if you guys enjoy the channel, make sure you leave comments down below. Let me respond to this. Thank you to Matt Cologne for leaving a super thanks on one of my videos the other day. Thank you to Loiter, who dropped a $9.99 super thanks a few weeks ago. Lord Beaver, OG, longtime guy, dropping a $5 super thanks. BD Skeleton, and of course, going way back to a month ago, Ghost from the Coast with that $49.99 super thanks on an older episode of Monetize This, so that was pretty cool. God Phoenix thank you guys all for these super thanks going back. But the recent ones I wanted to get out there. Really appreciate that. And everybody, Chris L., who dropped me a Vimeo payment the other day, or rather not a Venmo, a Cash App. Thank you as well. PayPal.me/Joe Cronin Show. And, of course, you can become a patron on Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, where we 100% would love to have you over there so you can get all the bonus content, all that sort of thing. There's a Cash App. There's a Venmo. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tonight with another video. I'll have it uploaded because I can upload videos using my hotspot, so that's really cool. It's worked out fine. Just takes like 30 minutes for me to upload videos is all. Thanks for being here, and hopefully I will catch you Friday night for Monetize This, and then Saturday for the big Royal Rumble Bash. I'm Joe Cronin. Hit the like button, leave comments down below, and I'll respond to them today in a video today. And, of course, super thanks as well. We'll shout it out and share this video everywhere. Also, there's some videos popping up on your screen you might have missed. Go keep watching the channel right now.